I'm here today to talk about the Fiskers X15. I'm in the process of comparing quite a few axes that fall into the boys axe or half axe or 3/4 axe, whatever. Anyway, fairly lightweight, packable. Everyone, and thanks to some generous donors, will have 11, I believe. 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. 25 to 28 inches. Portable, lightweight, but very effective. That's my cat. Well, the reason why I made this video is I think during the course of my testing of all of them together, this one's going to be different. I've got 7 here, I believe, and they're about 27 inches. The Fiskers overall length of the handle is 24 inches, and it's also plastic and hollow. It's been a while since I've had one of these axes, and it has several good attributes. It's virtually indestructible, there's no question about it. In the course of its life, this is a Council Tools boys axe. This is a Fiskers X15, and there's no question that if you had to depend your life on an axe, you would want this. I mean, it's just indestructible. However, when I got it, the most noticeable thing right off the bat is the difference in the profiles of the head. And I thought to myself right off, the Fiskers is at a disadvantage. There's no question in that quality and workmanship is fine. It's got a very nice bevel. I almost call it a chisel grind. I don't like it, but that's neither here nor there. But it's sharp. It's sharp. But what I notice is, and what I don't like about it already, that I think is going to put it at a disadvantage against all the other more, like a GB or Wetterlings or Holtfers or a Council, or let's see, we've got several more coming, but the profile's so much different. Yeah, it's really not comparing apples to apples. This, if this is an apple, I consider this an orange. I also think, however, that for splitting wood, this one will be better. No question. I was a little bit surprised when I weighed these two axes. This one's 3.5 pounds. This one's 3 pounds. And with a shorter half that's hollow, made out of plastic, obviously the head is where the weight is. So you're going to be working with more mass on the Fiskers, and that's what you use to bust wood up with. The difference is between chopping it or splitting it. And I just think if you had to cut a tree down and cut a bunch, well, you could probably limb good with this one, but as far as chopping the wood and removing the chunks, I believe the Fiskers will be at a little bit of a disadvantage. Go on, kitty. Go on. And this is why. Because I did this. See how easy that is? It won't stick in the wood. If you can't separate the fibers, it's a problem. No question it is and I will say that the reason why I compared these two directly, the Council Tools boys axe and the Fiskers X15, is the price range. These are both about $40 axes, but I think there's going to be a big difference in performance when you try to actually chop wood. Great splitter, but I'm a little worried about it. And anybody who has any input or different experience or what have you, please reply. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great tool, but it's definitely a different tool.